One of the best feelings in the world is flying down a gravel rail trail on my electric skateboard on a warm summer day. Nothing beats it. I'll never forget the day I was walking to work from the train station and I saw a dude rip by on a boosted board. This had to be close to like 10 years ago now. And that's what sparked me to fall down a really deep rabbit hole. I bought my first electric skateboard not long after that, a Meepo version 1.5 if you're curious. And after my first time riding on it, yeah, needless to say, I was kind of hooked. And before I knew it, I had a bunch of backpacking gear strapped to me and I was off on what I called my first overnight skate packing trip. Now, don't get me wrong, other electric rideables, they're really fun to ride around, but there's something specific about electric skateboards that just brings things up to the next level. Despite being such a small form factor, electric skateboards, they rip, man. All-terrain boards can handle gravel rail trails, even if they're a little bit silty, although you do have to be careful to not go too fast or you're gonna fishtail. Unlike e-bikes, which kind of have a lot of limitations, electric skateboards, at least as of right now, here in North America, are pretty much allowed to be as powerful as you want. You can get insane torque to just rip up the steepest possible hills you can, and super high top speeds when you have flat open ground and you just want to rip. And when you're riding an electric skateboard on trails, they're super nimble and maneuverable, pretty much allowing you to come to almost a complete stop when you need to make a really tight turn, which differs from pretty much every other electric rideable where if you slow down to an almost stop, you kind of get really unstable. And I can't count the number of times that I've actually had to duck under low-hanging branches. One of my favorite parts is that other than a wireless remote for controlling the board, it's completely hands-free, so I can monitor GPS on my phone, take a drink of water, push branches out of the way, or in my specific case, film while I'm moving around. I do a fair amount of backpacking on my e-skate, and having it be small enough to bring onto a bus or a train to get to or from my route is a huge benefit, as well as just hauling it upstairs at places like hotels. They're just a lot more portable compared to like almost anything else. And the tinkerer in me loves the fact that electric skateboards are probably the most customizable and DIY-able of like any of the electric rideables. Like, it's insane how much more customization you can get out of these things. Choosing between pneumatic or airless tires, different tire treads, deck shape and size, battery type. I mean, heck, I built an electric skateboard that used sodium-ion batteries. Even just talking about drivetrains, there's 5 different types of drivetrains you can go with, each with their own trade-offs. And the best part, the DIY aspect, like building your own, is so much easier than any other of the electric rideable types. You literally just grab all the parts you want, stick them together, whether it's a gravel rail trail, a paved bike trail, or even a dirt single track. All-terrain e-skates are just so much fun to ride around on, doing crazy distances, feeling the wind chill cool me down on a hot summer day. That's why I love electric skateboards. Even as I explore other wacky and interesting electric rideables, electric skateboards will always be the OG. It was my introduction into this rabbit hole, so don't worry, e-skate adventures and DIY builds, they're not going anywhere. Lots of electric skateboard backpacking trips and insane DIY builds to come, so make sure you're subscribed if you're into that shit.